Conscious reality.
Hello and welcome back to the Conscious Reality channel, when we speak about love, relationships, and spirituality. So the question I get often is, why are men intimidated by strong women? And I think that's a silly question. Why will men be intimidated by women? No reason. None at all. What type of men do you think will be intimidated by women? Let's say a man who has his own stuff, a man who is fit, a man who is financially successful, a man who is able to do and go as he please and do as he please, to travel the world. Why would he be intimidated? He's not. He wouldn't be. I think the question refers to, why are you meeting these type of men who are not capable and you say give them a chance? That's the question. Men are not intimidated by women. Now, the question is, why are men intimidated by strong women? See, the word strong, it's not a real word. I don't want you to listen to what I'm saying. See, many people consider the aggressive behavior as strong. Somebody who is always ready to argue or fight. That's not strong at all. Strength is very quiet. Strength is subtle. That loud stuff is weakness. And nobody want to put up with it. Somebody who can't be or who can't depend on a man. Nobody wants that. I don't care how much money you make. If you can't depend on me, I don't want you. See, some people learn to be independent, but they don't know how to be dependent. And I think that's where the balance comes in. We only know how to be one way, independent. Men don't want that. So it's not that they're intimidated, it's just that they don't really want you. They don't really care about you. Because most of the people who ask this has nothing to be intimidated of. You have nothing really. You don't own your own home. I'm talking about without no debt. You don't have your own car with no debt. You don't make or earn six figures. I mean, not saying that those make a difference, but I'm saying it's a silly question. Let me tell you why we gotta be strong as humans, as we consider strong. We gotta be strong because we are fighting against our own karma. And we think because we have to overcome this, overcome that, do this, do that. Worry, stress, that's strong. That's not strong. That's you going against your own, that's you going against life. See, I'm not a strong man. I don't need to be strong anymore. I could be aware or conscious. I don't need to be strong because my behaviors, my actions, my thoughts are all in harmony with life. I'm not doing things that I don't feel comfortable with. See, when you go against your belief system, you got to be strong because now you have to recover from the whooping that it gives you. When you go against your better judgment or against your intuition, you think that you got to be strong. You got to be strong because you think that if I cuss you out because you cuss me out, I'm strong. No, because your opinion makes difference to me. No, because that's not strength. That's you wasting your energy. A lot of times you realize that strength is really subtle, it's quiet, it's peaceful. So a lot of times you think that you are a strong woman because you are facing your own karma from your actions, from the men that you chose, from the job that you chose, from the life that you chose, from the spending that you chose. And since you have to fight against all those karma, all those consequences of those actions, you think that you are strong because you have to go through so much. Listen, a lot of times that's not strength. I used to be a strong black man when I had to fight against my own desires, fight against my own issues and my troubles, fight against my own insecurities, fight against the ability to not care about what people think, fight against my own ego. Now, as I become more spiritual and more aware, I don't have to be strong because I make decisions that brings me peace. I have choices that bring me peace. Let me tell you this, men are not intimidated by strong women. Because the type of men that you are dealing with, you can't use those ones for the argument. Use a man like me. Use a man like those other 6-figure earners, 7-figure earners. Use a man who has their own stuff, who have their own home, their own car, no debt. Use a man who is educated, spiritual. Let's see if those men will be intimidated by you. I bet they won't. I guarantee you that they won't. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and try it. I bet you become intimidated because you realize that after all the fighting and fussing and arguing that you have nothing left to offer. So it's not true. See, everybody want to be strong, but what are you fighting against? What is to fight against? Is it that you ride a wave or you walk against the wave? If you walk against the wave, you got to be strong. If you walk with the wave, you learn where the wave is going. You ain't got to be strong. You just be smart. A lot of you consider yourself strong women, strong men. You're not strong. You're just tired because you've been fighting all your life. And since you've been fighting all your life, this idea of being strong is so much. Nobody intimidated by you. Let me explain this even deeper. If I'm a man, I don't have anything. I don't have any money. I don't have a place to live. I don't have food that I can't eat on a regular basis. I don't have shelter. And I meet another man. Let's say as a friend, I see men who have suits and wealth and cars and stuff. You don't think I would be the same intimidated by them? Because I see a different stature of men, different level of men. I would be intimidated too. It's not because you're a woman, it's because of where I'm at in life. If I'm insecure, I would be intimidated, period. Meet secure men. Meet men who have their own stuff. Meet men who don't need you or your validation or your approval. Meet men who are on their own stuff, their own grind. I bet they're not intimidated by you. Cut those things out. Those things are social media nonsense. Those things are you making excuses for why you're single. Those things are you making excuses for why you keep your attitude, or why you want to cuss people out, or why you so... Because many of you haven't healed. You haven't. You haven't done the healing work. You still focus on how your father left you, your ex-boyfriend, ex-husband left, and you are in survival mode. That's why you have to react that way with everything. We're not intimidated. We just don't want to put up with a whole bunch of mess. I don't want to, at this age, especially at this age in my life, at this age in your 40s, 50s, nobody want to put up with that stuff. I don't want a woman who always gonna go off and yell, and nobody wants that. It's not intimidated. It's just that we rather not deal with it. You know, a man settles for where he finds peace, not where he finds money, not where he finds sex, not where he finds peace. I'll let you out in peaceful. I'm not saying that we are, but I'm telling you right now, we are not intimidated by your strength or your little money or your little crib. We're not. Stop meeting men who have nothing and see if you have the same question. I challenge you to meet men who have their own stuff. Meet the ones who do their own things. Meet the ones who are successful, who are driven, who are good looking, who are powerful members of society. Meet those ones and see what happens. The question don't exist. I'm just saying. Think about what I'm saying. This is not no disrespect to any woman or to any group of women, but we are asking the wrong question. The question should be, why are you drawn to men who don't have anything? Why are the ones who have something, why are they not drawn to you? The ones who are capable and powerful and influential, why are they not drawn to you? That's the question that we should be asking. That hits differently, ain't it? The issue is not because men are intimidated. The issue is because the ones who are not, they're not really looking at you either. And even if they were, you don't know what to do, because you are so used to giving and helping and bringing people up that you don't know how to be brought up, how to be respected, how to be that type of flow. You have no idea. Some of you don't have no idea. If a man gives to you and gives to you and gives, you don't know how to be. You feel awkward. You feel like you don't, that maybe I'm just his puzzle piece, Maybe he don't really need me. Maybe he's just have other women. You don't know how to just be and be feminine and be quiet and be calm and be loving and be that feminine energy that we're looking for. You don't know how to be because you are always raising some men. You are in your past, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-husband. You had to put all the money there. You had to this. You had to fight and you had to fuss and beg. If a man comes and do you all those stuff, you're probably going to think, well, he don't even need me. A lot of you don't know how to do with a man who actually don't need you for those things that you are used to doing for other men who do need it. What if that man don't need that as much as encouragement as you did for your ex? What if he's just self-driven? Can you handle that? We have weird questions. Think about what I'm saying. Don't judge what I'm saying. Just think about what I'm saying. Could it be that? Because as a man in my 40s, I haven't met a woman who I was intimidated by, no matter what you have. No matter what you own. The truth is I own stuff and I have stuff too. So what's to be intimidated with? You ain't like you can beat me up. Like you can't punch me in my face. You're not bigger than I am. What's the problem? We're not intimidated, I promise you. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Thank you for watching. Be blessed. Namaste.